What's good, guys? Just your boy StydianX here, and for this video I'm doing a tutorial on how to record your screen. So there is a lot of programs out there that people might be using, people might be recommending, shit that you'll find when you search best screen recorder out there. Okay, you guys have known I've been doing YouTube for a year now, and just just recently I've been getting much more subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. Thank you for all the support. And there's a lot of people that I've met, and till this day, they want to make a YouTube channel, their own YouTube channel, and I understand that, and I'm all support, when it comes to that thing, because you support me and then I'll support back. Um so one of my friend Lolitas, you guys know him, I play with him a lot of times in League of Legends. I featured him in numerous amounts of League of Legends videos. So yeah, he was asking, yo, what is the best, all right, what can I use to record my screen when I'm playing League of Legends? Because if you try the other programs, you might, yeah, it's gonna work, but it won't be as good as Camtasia Studio, because Camtasia Studio comes in with its own built-in editor. The recording comes out with the screen recording, and the webcam recording, if that makes sense. And it's separate, so you could edit parts of it that you don't want and then put something in back whenever you want. I'm gonna show you just what I mean in a second here. But this is the link. This is where I downloaded the thing. It's the cracked version because it comes in demo and full version, and you gotta pay for it. But you guys know your boy StydianX doesn't want to pay for shit. Okay, so here it is. It works in Windows 7, 8, and 10. This is already tested, because before I was using Windows 8, and now I've been using Windows 10 for about um 5 months now, I think. So this really works, and plus Lolitas already have this. He's already using it, but he's having trouble with the settings. And basically, I can give him a head start, give you guys a head start if you guys are planning to do the same thing in editing, and just making a lot of progress, because some of the features you won't find out about it, you know unless you've been using it for a long time, or you just want to, like, uh just search and search. So here is the link. I'll put this on the description below, but this is the actual um link that I use to download the thing, and I've been using this for over a year now, and no virus whatsoever. I didn't get hacked and shit like that. I wouldn't recommend anything to you guys if I haven't tried it myself. So this one I tried as well. All right, so you guys can be sure about this one. And for those who are asking, yo, Stid, what are you using to record this if you're doing a Camtasia tutorial? Well, I'm also using the Microsoft Expression Encoder 4. Now, there's difference between the two programs. Camtasia Studio can go from 30 frame rates, 15 frame rates, 65 frame rates, 80 frame rates per second. Alright, that is the good thing about Camtasia Studio. While on the other hand, Expression Encoder just goes to the maximum of 30. So there is a difference right there. So if you're recording League of Legends, it's not gonna come out good if you are using the Expression Encoder. All right, now let's jump ahead to Camtasia Studio. It is by TechSmith. So right here, you guys can see it's really simple. It's really clean, and I just like the look of it. I mean, it looks so professional, right? So you got three options here. You got record the screen, import media, and produce and share. Now, before we start in anything else, produce and share we won't discuss. I mean the share part, okay? Because it doesn't work since this is a cracked version. You won't be getting the share because you can actually connect the software to your email address. Now, once you link this, it will enable you to share it to YouTube, to Google Drive, and all these fancy websites. But you don't need that because once you upload something in YouTube, it will give you the option to share it to Twitter, to Facebook, to Tumblr, to Blogger, and all of that social media stuff. So there's really no point, okay, in getting the full feature. So don't waste your money, okay? Now let's go to record screen. All right, press this. So right off the bat, you guys can see the effects here. There is a square thing, the green thing in broken lines. So this is the area where the screen will be recorded. Okay, so don't get confused. Now right here on the lower right side, you guys can see this is the record panel. Okay, so this is the master control when you start recording, but you won't be able to access these features once you hit the record. Okay, so before you do anything else, check all of your settings and features before you start. All right, now it may be a little laggy for some reason. I have no idea, but for the most part it is pretty fast. And by that I mean it can get laggy once you press the other options. For example, the thing that I just did right here, options. It may take a second to load all the resources and the options that you have, or that it will allow you to have. But for the most part, like I said, it's gonna work crisp. Okay. Now here we're gonna go to general. All right. So if ever for some reason you downloaded this thing and everything is clean, now I'm giving you guys a chance to mimic. All right, to mimic all the settings that I have. All right, show tooltips. That's good. Warn me when recorder will be recorded. So that gives you the 3, 2, 1, 0 countdown, and then um you start recording. Okay, so capture layered windows. I untick the capture keyboard input, so I didn't capture that for privacy reasons. Okay, that's pretty good to remember, privacy reasons. Capture keyboard input, cut it out. Disable screensaver during capture. All right, so you're not gonna capture a screensaver, it's gonna automatically cancel that out. All right, because if your screensaver kicks in and you're set into a specific frame rate, it's gonna mess with it. So you're better off unticking it. All right. Now saving, dot trec or dot trek is the one that you want because it is the file extension that is used by Camtasia Studio to recognize what file is editable. All right, because if you want to go back to it, you might want to do that. If you don't like the way how you edited this video, go ahead and get the original file, the .trek file, and then re-edit it. All right, so that's how it goes. All right, so this is pretty basic where all of the recordings will be sent out. So you browse it, click it, and there it should go. All right, now inputs right here. As you guys can see, screen frame rate capture is at 30. Now here is something that other people doesn't know. All right, once they see a drop down menu, they automatically think, yo, this is it. All right, this is it. But what you can do is manually type it. All right, this is what I do. So go to 60 frame rates, type it. Okay, type it. Do not rely on the drop down menus because it's just going to show you the standard ones. All right, and you don't want the standards one, especially when you're playing League of Legends. I find out that playing League of Legends, anything below 60 will skip frames. It will look like you're lagging like hell. all right, throughout the entire video. So specific games require specific frame rates. For League of Legends, the recommended frame rates would be 60 to 120. All right. As for other games such as Aftermath, CS:GO, World War games, shit like that, you're going to need a higher frame rate, and there's no easy way to break this out to you guys, but you're gonna have to have a pretty decent graphics card if you want to take a full advantage of this. Okay, so excuse me. So yeah, that is it. Audio, if you want to not record your audio, all right, if you want to do a voiceover, and you plan on just recording the screen capture and then record a different audio input on another time, this is your settings right here. All right, you can control anything, where you talk to. For example, you have two mics, you have a standalone mic, and you have a headset with a built-in mic. You can do that. All right, you can switch between the two, whichever you prefer, and once you're set, just lock it down and you're off. Okay, so you can also control the volume of your voice. Okay, so if you want the video to be just your voice, put it into max, yo, don't give a fuck. All right, put it to max. Your voice will naturally come out louder without any edits. Okay, um because you can edit the volume, like I said. All right, the once you fuck once you're done recording, and it goes into editor mode, um the screen capture and the camera capture will be separated. Now, along with the camera capture will be the voice capture. It will be embedded there. Okay, so you can actually edit that out. I mean, and by that I mean you can edit the volume of your voice. If you want it to be louder, you can do that. If you want it to be a little bit more settled, then you can also do that. All right. Now, webcam, there is a option here which yeah, you guys know what I mean. You guys have watched my League of Legends videos and other videos with the screen capture. You can, yeah, you can choose that. As you guys can see, I'm using the Logitech HD webcam C525. I used to use the C700 something, but ever since I moved here, I forgot to bring it with me back in the Philippines. So it's, yeah, it's back there. All right, so I'm using that one right now. It's a downgrade, but I gotta work with it. But yeah, that's it for this section. And then the hotkeys. If you are into hotkeys and everything like that, make your life easier, then go set up your own hotkeys here. It's pretty laid out. All right. If you don't like it, there's always the restore defaults. Programs. All right. Recording region corners. All right. As you guys have seen, right here. So each corner has those small boxes, and that indicates, where you can edit the recording region, and everything else is pretty laid out. No further explanation is required. Um, yeah. So those are the basics. Now feel free to mimic what I have in my settings. Okay. It's been a really, 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 really long time since I tweaked this, because it's been working ever since. It's really great. All right. And I just show you guys that because like I said, if by any chance all of your settings are like clear, you can always mimic what I have right here. Now we're gonna exit that out. Let's go back to the main program right here. Now we're gonna import. All right. To give you guys an example, I'm going to import one of my videos. Let's go. Where the hell? Recording, expression. All right. Now I'm going to my expression folder. You guys will notice at my expression. there's always just the browser games that I play, or tutorials such as this, because as I said, it requires less frame rates. Now, on the other hand, other games, it will be different. So as you guys can see, I went to my Camtasia Studio folders, and here you can see a lot of League of Legends videos. All right, because this is Camtasia is the one that I use whenever I record um League of Legends videos. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna edit one video. Okay. Oops, nothing there. um Shivana 210. Oh, yeah, I forgot to record this gameplay. 210. Okay, here it is. Now, once you import a file, do not by any means do not drag it down to here. Okay, wait for give it time to load. Okay, because it's loading all the audio files and all the other things that you have in there. All right, so since this is a really short video, I can pull that down now. Now, as you guys can notice, there's something here called track 1. Okay, that's track 1, and then you can add track 2, add track 3. It really just depends. Now import another media file if you desire to. Let's just put a bunch of stuff here. StydianX Game TV. You guys are getting a bonus pack. You're getting a tour on all the files that I have. All right, now let's see here. Um, Thumbnails, intro, outro, gallery. Nope, we're not gonna go with that. Banners. Where the hell? Thumbnails. Okay, here we go. Thumbnails. Um, if if you wanna add some other stuff, some graphic stuff, you guys can do this. So first, import, go to the folder of the file that you want, or if it's on your desktop, go to your desktop using this. There's always that option here, and then you upload, and then what you do is you put it here. If it's a video or not a video, it really doesn't matter. You put it on a track. That's one thing to remember. Okay. Okay. Now, if you guys can remember, I told you guys that a recording will be separate. The actual screen recording and the webcam recording is separate. Now, right here, what you see is the final product. I already encoded this, so that is why um, it's just a single file. Okay. Now, once you put a image on your track, you can manage this. All right, for example, you want it just to be this long for this part only, then you can play it, and yeah, see, it goes out on that specific time. But if you want it to be all the way, you can do it as well, as you guys can see there. This is the League of Legends videos. I'm not going to upload this because copyrights. You want to watch out for copyrights because you don't want your channel to disappear. All right. Um, so these are the logos that I just used, and not just pictures. All right, you can also upload another video. I'm gonna give you guys an example here. Expression. Let's see here. Need something short. Output. Huh. Okay, let's find something short right here. All right, like I said, depends on how big your file is. You gotta wait. All right, because if you don't wait, Camtasia will freaking crash, and you'll be crying because you have to do all the edits again. Okay, so it's better to be patient. Don't hurry. All right, now here it is. Now, depending how you want this to go, for example, you want to show this on a smaller screen, you can always do that. You can adjust the screen size. All right. make sure when you're doing edits is that you click the part that you want to edit. If you want to edit this part, click it, make sure it's blue. If you want to edit this part, click it, make sure it's blue. Because you don't want it to be multiple windows and then you're editing and then you ruin all the rest and then you're left with shit. Alright, make sure you highlight the specific window you want to edit. Alright, now if you do that, it will play simultaneously like what you are seeing right now. I'm gonna give you guys a demo here. There you go, right there. As you guys can see, um, all of it is playing now. This is the time span of when all these three things is going to play. Now after that, it's gonna be just this one, and what you can do is highlight, click this one right here, click right click, and then split. Now what will happen is it's going to split into two. Okay. Now what you can do here, now, since it's already done there, I can edit this out. I can make it big again. So once that's done, once everything else is done, and this is the only thing left there, it is going to be a bigger one. Okay, as so. Watch. See? Just like that. And if you want a transition, as you guys can see here, all of your options is here. More, clicking more will give you a drop down menu and more options. If you pull this here, the more button will be gone, and because of course it will be gone because you're left with all of the options here already. So transition, if you want a smooth switch from one video to another, you can always put it here so you guys can see this is its indicator. So let's go watch how that performs. There you go. So that was pretty cool. All right, so yeah, that's the basics one. Again, all of your basic needs are here. Call outs, if you want some text there to pop up, you can do that. um, Clip bin, if you click this, it will automatically bring you back to your tray. So all of the media files that you have imported from other source into the software, uh, Clipbin is where you're gonna find it. Okay. Um, so yeah, I think that's about it. Drag and drop, manage everything, be patient, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So produce is pretty basic. All right. You will be prompted with a lot of smart ass shit here. Don't be overwhelmed. Okay. Before I was using MP4 with Smart Player. I don't use this anymore. Okay. Practical reasons. Um, Encoding time, uploading time, shit like that. All right, stick with MP4 1080p. If you're recording something like League of Legends, aftermath video, first-person shooter, you're gonna want to do the 1080p. But for the most part, even for League of Legends videos, um, 7 720p really works. But it just depends on how good you want your video to look. So as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to anime, ninja, bleach online, browser games, stuff like that, I'm fine with 720p because the game itself is actually pixelated, so you can work your way through it. um and it saves me encoding time, because that's the real hassle there. Because most of the time when I'm encoding, I get bored 5 minutes into it, and then I decide to play a game. So 720p is where I go, and for League of Legends, 1080p. All right. That's basic. That's what it is. Don't forget, when you're doing your edits, make sure to save as you progress, because when you make a mistake, which eventually you will because you're still starting, your Camtasia is going to start, and I mean it's going to crash, and that's the only disadvantage that or in other words, a con point. Okay, that's the only cons that I can see and using Camtasia Studio 8. But um, that overwhelms. The simple fact that you have to be patient for it to work is totally non-brainer, and it the pros just overwhelms the cons. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Good luck on the channels. I will always support you guys. So if you guys need a shout out, just tell me. I will promote your channel in my channel. All right. Not a lot of YouTubers will do that, to be honest. So if you guys want, if you guys want to make yourself known, we have our StydianX family here. So just tell me that shit. All right. If you want to start your channel, tell me, and I'll promote your channel in my channel. All right. So we can like grow, and if we explode, we can still share, do collaborations, shit like that. You guys know me. All right. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, your boy appreciates your response. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe down below, and I'll make sure to get more StydianX feeds right on the way. Alright, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and peace.